Hi, this is Mayor. I'm going to share my recap. Today is Wednesday, October 30th. So coming in today, I had Beyond on my watch list. Beyond sold off yesterday very strongly. I had a strong news catalyst with the earnings and the lockup period ending. So I went short on Beyond, and It didn't work out too well. So here at the opening, it went at the opening range. It broke the opening range. I went short here at 83.50, looking for it to go back to previous day close. I did not get the move, and it came up here. I put my stop here at 89 roughly, about 50 cents. So I pressed to get out. Get out completely. Meanwhile, I realized that I put in two new hotkeys. Actually, one new hotkey, selling 10% or covering 10%. So instead of pressing cover all, I pressed cover 10%. So I only got a 10%, which worked out in my favor because the price came down afterwards. And so I ended up looking for it to break. It couldn't break 83, so I just got out here at the break even. That was my first trade. Then I saw that it was holding all this moving averages and VWAP, so I decided I'm going to flip my position. I flipped it. I got long at 82.79, and the popped. I sold over 84 basically. So I sold here, sold at the pre-market high, trying to get that, but I didn't really get the follow through and the breakout that I was looking for. Beyond can move, and I took a small position because I didn't anticipate that it could move, and finally I got all out here. As you can see, it was coming down towards my entry, and it looked really heavy here on top. So I just got all out. So this was Beyond. So the first one was essentially break even. Second was a small winner. So then I went over to Grub. Then I went over to Grub. So Grub opened up very strong after was a huge sell-off yesterday. It lost like, I don't know, 40% or 50% it lost. And it opened up very strong today. It topped out here, and it came below the VWAP. It tried again, and it came here again below the VWAP. So at 33.62, I went short below the VWAP, anticipating it to go back to 33 here at the previous day close. However, I did not get the move and just squeezed up against me all the way here. I got out at 30, yeah, essentially almost 34 I got out. So this was a loss. It was maybe not a good idea to short because it really was strong. The open was very strong, and it came down here. It never really lost VWAP. It was just hovering around VWAP. So this was really good long opportunity, if anything. As you can see, it really took off. It did a beautiful move here in the 5 minutes all the way up. That was my second trade. My third trade was actually this was my third trade. My last and final trade was MAT. MAT. My thesis was as follows: MAT was up like 20% or something, and if you look at the daily, it was really it was really gapping up very strong, and the low float is the float. So the total float, I'm gonna have it here. This is a different ticker. Total float on MAT. Here you go. The float is 344 and short interest 77, so it's essentially like 20% basically. And my thesis was that it's gonna squeeze very strong, and it's gonna be a big short squeeze, and you'll have all these shorts here that are stuck here in this area. They're gonna have to cover, and that would get it to rally. So it opened up, was really wicky, and I took a position here on the 1 minute based from the 1 minute more. I sort of was holding here. It made like a base consolidated here with like a kind of a double bottom here. It was drifting up here. So from 12.30 all the way up 12.50, I was looking for it to go back, starting to at VWAP. So I took a pretty hefty position, relatively large position here at 12.53, but it dumped. As you see, I got out 12.38. It dumped even more down, all the way down 12.24. So that's good that I got out. So all in all, the red day, some frustration, but it's part of it. And thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day.